Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So let me ask you something. You just decided to learn Java. You go to Google, you type learn Java, and immediately you see Java SE, Java EE, Java ME, JavaFX, Jakarta EE, Spring Boot. And you're sitting there like, wait, which one is Java? Today we are clearing all of that confusion up. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which edition you need. Let's get into it. First, a quick analogy. Walk into a hardware store to buy a hammer, and you'll realize there isn't just one type. Claw hammer for home repairs, sledgehammer for demolition, ball-peen hammer for metalworking, rubber mallet for delicate work. Each one is designed for a specific job. Java editions work exactly the same way. Different editions for different purposes. Use the right one and your life is so much easier. Use the wrong one, and you'll be frustrated the entire time. We're covering 4 editions today. Java SE, Java EE, Java ME, and JavaFX. Let's start with how they all relate to each other. Think of Java like a family tree. Java SE sits at the very top. It's the core, the trunk, the foundation. Java EE branches off for big business. Java ME branches off for small devices. JavaFX branches off for desktop apps. Everything comes from Java SE. You cannot skip it. Period. So let's talk Java SE, Standard Edition. Java SE is the core Java platform. Think of it like learning to read and write. Before you can write novels, send texts on old phones, or create illustrated books, you need the alphabet and basic grammar first. That's Java SE. What's inside? 4 main things. Core language features, syntax, data types like int and string, if statements, for loops, object-oriented programming, exception handling, and collections like lists and maps. Essential libraries, java.lang for basic functionality like string and math, java.util for array list and hash map, java.io for file reading and writing, java.net for networking, java.sql for databases, and javax.swing for building basic user interfaces. Development tools, the Java compiler that converts your .java files to .class files, the Java runtime that runs your programs, JavaDoc for documentation, jar for packaging your app, and JDB for debugging. And finally, the JVM, the Java Virtual Machine. Write your code once, run it on Windows, Mac, Linux, anywhere. That's the JVM doing its magic. Who should use Java SE? Everyone. Beginners, students, desktop developers, Android developers, anyone learning Java starts here. No exceptions. What can you build? Calculator programs, text editors, simple games, file management tools, command line scripts, automation tools, and most importantly, Java SE is the foundation for everything else. Current version is Java SE 21, released September 2023, long-term support until at least 2029. This is what beginners should download. You'll also see Java 17, Java 11, and Java 8 still widely used in existing projects. To get started, download the JDK, Java Development Kit, from Oracle's website or OpenJDK, which is completely free. The JDK includes everything you need as a developer. The JRE is just for running programs. Beginners want the JDK. Now let's talk Java EE, Enterprise Edition. Java EE is Java SE, plus a massive collection of additional tools for large-scale business applications. Analogy: you learn to cook basic meals at home. Now someone asks you to run a 5-star restaurant, serving hundreds of customers at once, with multiple kitchens, waitstaff, and complex ordering systems. You'd need professional tools for that. That's Java EE. Quick naming note: you'll hear Java EE and Jakarta EE used interchangeably. Same thing. In 2017, Oracle donated Java EE to the Eclipse Foundation, and in 2018 it was renamed Jakarta EE. Same concepts, just new package names. What's included on top of Java SE? Servlets for handling web requests, JSP for dynamic web pages, EJB for business logic, JPA for database operations, JMS for messaging between systems, JAX-RS for REST APIs, CDI for dependency injection, JTA for transaction management, and JSF for web user interfaces. Banking systems, healthcare platforms, large e-commerce sites, government systems, applications handling millions of users and complex transactions. When you use your bank's online portal, there's a good chance Java EE is running behind the scenes. To run Java EE apps, you need an application server. Think of it as the professional kitchen. Popular ones are Wildfly, Glassfish, Apache Tomcat, WebLogic, WidSphere, and JBoss. They handle the infrastructure, so you can focus on business logic. Should beginners learn Java EE? No, not initially. Master Java SE first for 6 to 12 months, build projects, learn web basics, then come back to Jakarta EE. Jumping in too early causes massive confusion. Now, Java ME, Micro Edition. Java ME is Java for small devices with very limited resources, old phones, embedded systems, IoT devices. Packing analogy. For a luxury cruise, you bring multiple suitcases. For backpacking, you fit everything in a tiny backpack. Java ME is that backpack. Compact, stripped down, built for limited memory and processing power. The history is interesting. Early 2000s, Java ME was massive. Those games on old Nokia phones, Snake, puzzle games, racing games, all Java ME. Billions of devices ran it. Then 2008 happened. iPhone launched, Android launched, and Java ME's smartphone dominance vanished overnight because modern phones simply don't need a stripped-down edition anymore. Today, Java ME is gone from smartphones, but still lives in IoT sensors, industrial equipment, vending machines, parking meters, and legacy systems that still need maintenance. Inside Java ME, there are two configurations: CLDC for very limited devices with 160 to 512 kilobytes of memory, old phones and pagers, and CDC for more powerful devices with 2 megabytes or more, set-top boxes, and car navigation. Should beginners learn Java ME? No. Outdated for smartphones, tiny job market, niche applications, better alternatives like Python and C exist for IoT, and the ecosystem is declining. And the critical point I want you to remember: if you want Android apps, you do not need Java ME. Android is Java SE based. Java ME and Android are completely different things. This confuses so many beginners, so please lock that in. Now something really exciting: JavaFX. JavaFX is Java's modern platform for building rich desktop applications with beautiful graphical interfaces. Remember clunky old Windows programs? JavaFX is like giving them a complete makeover. Modern design, smooth animations, video playback, stunning visuals. Think of it as the Instagram filter for desktop apps. History quick. 2008, JavaFX 1.0 launched to compete with Adobe Flash. It had its own scripting language, which honestly wasn't great. 2011, JavaFX 2.0 overhauled everything. Pure Java API, much easier. 2014, bundled with Java SE8 so everyone got it. 2018, separated into its own standalone project. Current version is JavaFX 21 from 2023, modern and actively developed. What's inside? Rich UI components: button, text field, table view for spreadsheet-like data, tree view for file explorer trees, web view for embedding HTML, canvas for drawing, media view for video and audio, and charts for data visualization. Advanced features include CSS styling, so you can style apps just like websites, FXML for defining UI in a separate file, smooth animations with transitions, fading, rotating, scaling, built-in 3D graphics, touch and gesture support, and full media playback for audio and video. Java has two UI frameworks: Old Swing from 1997 and Modern JavaFX from 2008. Swing looks dated, limited styling, no 3D, maintenance mode only. JavaFX looks sleek, CSS-based, advanced animation, 3D built-in, actively developed. For anything new, always choose JavaFX. What can you build? Business dashboards, inventory systems, CRM tools, image editors, media players, educational simulations, 2D games, file managers, system monitors. The list is long. One standout tool is Scene Builder, a free drag-and-drop visual designer for JavaFX interfaces. No layout code needed. You drag components, preview in real time. It generates FXML files, and you connect them to Java code. Game changer for beginners. You can also style JavaFX apps with CSS, same CSS you know from websites. Set background colors, fonts, hover effects, border radius. Apply it with one line of code. The results look genuinely professional. Should you learn JavaFX? Yes, if you want desktop applications, personal utility tools, educational simulations, 2D games, or portfolio projects. Skip it if you're focused on web development, mobile, back-end work, or data science. Priority is always Java SE fundamentals first. Alright, which edition should you learn? Let me run through the scenarios fast. Complete beginner, Java SE, Full stop. 6 to 12 months, build console projects, then pick your specialization. Want Android apps? Java SE first, then Android Studio and the Android SDK. Not Java ME. Never Java ME for Android. And keep Kotlin on your radar, since Google now prefers it. Want to build websites and APIs? Java SE, then Spring Boot. Not full Jakarta EE. Spring Boot is what the industry actually uses. It's easier to learn, and it has the highest job demand in the entire Java world right now. Want enterprise jobs at banks or big corporations? Java SE, then either Spring Boot or Jakarta EE. Both are used. Spring Boot is more common in modern companies. Full Jakarta EE shows up more in established banks and government. Want desktop apps with a GUI? Java SE, then JavaFX. Clean and simple path. Interested in IoT and embedded systems? Honestly evaluate whether Java is even the right tool. Python for Raspberry Pi, C and C++ for Arduino. Java ME, only if a specific employer requires it. The sequence is always the same. Java SE first, everything else second. And these additions are not competing choices. Think of it like school. Elementary school is Java SE. Everyone goes through it. Then in high school you specialize. Science track is like Java EE. Arts track is like JavaFX. Commerce track is like Android. The foundation comes first, specialization comes after. Let me quickly cover the mistakes I see beginners make constantly. Mistake 1. Skipping Java SE to jump straight to Java EE. Don't. You will be completely lost without the foundation. Mistake 2. Thinking Android needs Java ME. Android is Java SE based. Java ME is for old feature phones. Different things entirely. Mistake 3. Trying to learn everything at once. SE, EE, JavaFX, Android simultaneously. You'll burn out and master nothing. Pick one lane. Mistake 4. Choosing based on how impressive the name sounds. Enterprise sounds cool, but it's not where beginners start. Let your goals guide your choice, not the name. Mistake 5. Learning full Jakarta EE for web development when Spring Boot is what companies actually use and is significantly easier to start with. Quick look at the real job market numbers. Java SE is a universal requirement, salaries $85,000 to $110,000. Spring Boot has over 25,000 job postings, salaries $95,000 to $130,000, hottest in the Java world right now. Jakarta EE has over 8,000 postings, salaries $100,000 to $140,000, stable demand. Android has over 15,000 postings, salaries $90,000 to $125,000, growing. JavaFX has around 2,000 postings, declining. Java ME has under 500 postings, rapidly declining. Spring Boot dominates web jobs. Android is strong for mobile. Jakarta EE is solid in enterprise. JavaFX is niche. Java ME, be very cautious. Beyond additions, the modern framework landscape. For web, Spring Boot is king, followed by Spring MVC, Spring Security, Spring Data. Jakarta EE for full enterprise stack. Micronaut and Quarkus are newer cloud-native alternatives growing in popularity. For Android, Android SDK, Kotlin preferred by Google. Jetpack Compose for modern UI. For desktop, JavaFX Modern, Swing Legacy, SWT very niche. Final summary. Java SE, start here, universal, 5 stars. Jakarta EE, enterprise systems strong market, 4 stars. Java ME, legacy and niche IoT only, 1 star, avoid unless required. JavaFX, desktop tools and apps, niche but useful, 2 stars. Spring Boot, most web projects highest demand, 5 stars. Android, smartphone apps, strong market, 4 stars. Key takeaways. Java SE is the foundation, no exceptions. Choose specialization based on goals. Web means Spring Boot, mobile means Android, desktop means JavaFX, enterprise means Jakarta EE or Spring, IoT probably means not Java ME. You cannot skip steps. Understand the modern reality. Spring Boot beats full Jakarta EE for most cases. Java ME is fading. Android is strong. And one thing at a time, focus beats breadth every single time when you're starting out. And that is your complete guide to Java additions. Next video, we're diving into the architecture behind Java, the JDK, the JRE, and the JVM, and how they all work together. It's going to make everything from today click on a whole new level. If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss it.